President Trump also warning Turkey that there will be more than sanctions if Turkey acts inhumanely. Has the administration decided what inhumane would actually mean? Because we have really seen conflicting measures here on Syria.
Right. Now, the president today gave no indication of what line there is and when it would be crossed. He said, rather without specifics, that the U.S. would wipe out their economy if the Turks were to wipe out the Kurds, but nothing about whether there is any scale there for what might take place. The president of the U.S. is under pressure from some of his own allies in Congress over his decision to give Turkey essentially a green light to go in. The U.S. officials say that no, they intended no such thing, but the effect is that the U.S. has pulled out its forces from that area, letting Turkey go in, something it's wanted to do for some time because it regards the Kurds, who have been the U.S. ally, as a threat to their own sovereignty. So there are still some shoes to drop here, seeing what the Turks actually do. There is legislation being proposed in the Senate, bipartisan legislation that would impose sanctions on President Erdogan, ministers, and other officials in Turkey, unless the Trump administration can certify that Turkey is not in Syria. So there will be a number of additional steps taken and more proposals as well as we go forward.
Joe, aside from that legislation, has there been any other political pushback against President Trump's pivot on Syria?
Yes, well, he's been coming under criticism from a variety of Republican senators who typically are a bit shy of criticizing the president for fear of the political consequences, but this has broken the dam on that. Some very strong allies of the president, including Lindsey Graham, who is often his golf partner, and several others who have been very supportive of the president in the past. But this is foreign policy, and this particular policy of essentially abandoning the Kurds has really struck a chord among lawmakers in Washington.